Hi everyone, we are team number 13, which consists of Blaze, Jared, Cameron, Lexi, Carlos, and Miriam. And we are presenting today our refined business idea. After our last presentation's feedback, our team has decided to go back to the drawing board, and we had came up with a new idea that we are excited to bring to you today. But first, I would like to talk about an industry that is doing surprisingly well, and that is the food trucks. The restaurant industry has steadily climbed at roughly 2% in the recent years, while the food truck sector has skyrocketed, growing at an annual 7.9% over the past 5 years. With at least 4,000 trucks employing 14,000 workers throughout the U.S., the food trucks are one of the fastest growing segments in the food industry. How many of you have heard about the Food Truck League? Just in the past few years, the Food Truck League has become quite popular in Utah. What's interesting is that at any night throughout the week, you can go on their app and find a place where this league of food trucks has decided to gather together. If any of you have ever been to one of these gatherings, it brings many people together to enjoy food that the league has to offer. So, we have decided to create Marketing to Go. Marketing to Go is a promoting business that wants to take advantage of this fast-growing industry. So what does it entail? By offering free boxes to these food trucks, we will be able to promote other businesses to every consumer that participates in this growing industry. This is a great way for companies to advertise their products and services while at the same time offering a benefit to these food trucks of not having to pay for their to-go boxes. The only thing that we ask is that they are willing to advertise for us on their to-go boxes or their boxes that they serve their food in. So why will this be successful? That's a good question, and in a few short sentences, we would like to paint that picture for you. First, this is going to benefit the small food trucks who may not have current funds to invest in large orders of these to-go boxes. It's an added cost that they won't have to account for. We are giving it to them completely free. Second, large and more established companies that are wanting to find ways to market their products and their company will be able to expose their brand to a very wide audience. And third, these containers are extremely cheap for us to buy in bulk and therefore will maximize our profits as it's a very low cost on our end. So, as a company, we want to offer these boxes for free and promote our businesses that we are working with through these food trucks to the many people that partake in these food truck leagues. So how did we get here? Interesting enough, Utah State had held a competition a few years back, and there was an idea that was brought up by a student about coffee cups doing the same kind of thing. But in our entrepreneurial thoughts, we thought we could innovate this and make this idea much better. So we used the feedback from other students and decided that our first ideas weren't that great. And we decided to go in this direction. And we got together over Zoom, and we threw around many service ideas that were going to be a little bit more easy to prototype and to come up with a sure business. And this is what we came up with. So over this process, we were able to learn quite a few different things about entrepreneurship. And but overall, we decided that sometimes the simplest ideas are the best. Oftentimes, I think that we as students and we as future business owners often overthink about the complexity of what our products have to be. And going back to the simple ideas sometimes turn out to be some of the greatest ideas. Oftentimes, complicated ideas often contain more barriers that we have to jump over to succeed. We also learned that team collaboration over live feed is much better than group text or Google Docs or whatever it may be, because we are able to sit there and talk over business ideas and look at all the different problems that may arise. It involved more involvement from everyone, but more than not, oftentimes there are simple things in the world that can be easily improved and create a lot of value for creative firms. And we hope that this marketing to go can turn into a profitable business as we go throughout this course. Thanks for all your guys' time, and we hope that you enjoyed our presentation and look forward to sharing more about this business in the future.